Today, let's find out about using the supplement creatine for athletic performance and how to take creatine. First things first, let's talk about the basics. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound found in small amounts in certain foods, such as animal protein. In fact, the word creatine comes from the word kreos, which is the Greek word for meat. Creatine is stored in your muscles and used for short bursts of high-intensity activities, like lifting weights and sprinting. It helps maintain a continuous energy supply to your muscles during intense lifting or physical exercise. It's readily available online and from supplement stores and is much more cost-effective than trying to meet creatine dosages by eating pounds of meat per day. And despite what rumors you might hear, creatine is not a steroid. Again, creatine is not a steroid. But before we get into the details of the types of creatine and dosages, please take a second to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our supplement and fitness news and reviews. When you take a creatine supplement, you're essentially increasing the creatine phosphate stores in your muscles. This can help you push through those tough sets and recover faster, ultimately leading to muscle growth and improved exercise performance. Although creatine is available naturally in food like chicken or beef, many find it more convenient to supplement their diet with powdered creatine. There are 3 typical types of creatine supplements. First is creatine monohydrate. This is the most well-researched and affordable form. It's a white, odorless powder that dissolves easily in water. This is also the most cost-effective of creatine varieties. Next, creatine hydrochloride, or creatine HCl. Some find this variety to have better absorption and possibly easier to digest than monohydrate. Creatine HCl is slightly more expensive than monohydrate, but its purported better solubility might give it a higher value. Lastly is creatine ethyl ester. Some believe this is the most soluble version, but research is spotty. Many also complain of the taste of ethyl ester, some even comparing it to drinking battery acid. For most people, creatine monohydrate is the go-to choice. It's effective, well-tolerated, and budget-friendly. It's also a common ingredient in pre-workout powders, so you may already be ingesting creatine if you use a pre-workout. Check the ingredients to be sure. So now that you've got your creatine, how do you take it? When first adding creatine to your diet, some people choose to start with a loading phase. This involves a dose of 20 grams per day in divided doses for about 1 week. After the first week, you switch to the maintenance phase. Research on the loading phase is spotty, so you may want to skip the loading phase. Next is the maintenance phase, or simply how to take creatine normally. Try 3-5 grams per day, or use the recommended guidelines on the creatine supplement you buy. It's usually 1 scoop of creatine using the scoop that ships with your container. Now that we know the dosage is approximately 3 to 5 grams per day, it's clear why supplementing with creatine is much more convenient than eating it through natural foods. This is because 1 pound of beef has about 2 grams of creatine. So in order to get to 5 grams, you'd need to eat about 2.5 pounds of beef per day. That's a lot of beef. When to take creatine is also important. Taking it about 30 minutes before your workout can help boost your performance, especially during high-intensity, short-duration activities. This is another reason why many pre-workout drinks include creatine. Alternatively, you can consume it after your workout to aid in recovery or split half before and half after your workout. But consistency is key. Whether you choose pre- or post-workout, just make sure you're taking your creatine daily. Now, here's an important point. Creatine may draw water into your muscles, so it's essential to stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to support the hydration of your muscle cells. Dehydration can potentially lead to muscle cramps and discomfort, so keep that water bottle handy. Some studies suggest that combining creatine with carbohydrates or protein may enhance its absorption. Also, there is some science that creatine helps with memory and brain function, so it's good for you muscles and your mind. And there you have it, the lowdown on how to take creatine effectively. Remember, creatine is a powerful tool in your fitness arsenal, but it's not a magic bullet. It works best when combined with a consistent workout routine and a balanced diet. If you found this information helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more fitness insights, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep lifting, keep sweating, and keep growing.